Rack Noble from Boxing UK, live at the Tolworth Centre after, thankfully, historic Prince Patel's first fight back in the UK in 6 years. How does it feel to be back under the home lights?
It feels great to be back. How does it feel for you to see me back on the lights in the UK?
Well, of course, 6.5 years, it's been a long time coming. You've not had a home crowd on your side. You've not had as many people come out of your own people to come and see you. Just talk us through how it felt building up and in the fight and in the moment.
Well, I felt there was renewable energy in there, you know, over 300 tickets sold. Still, when I was coming in, people were messaging me trying to buy tickets. Sold the most tickets today. The atmosphere was buzzing. It was good, man. Glad to be back.
Well, of course, what was the 5th round stoppage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
5th round stoppage. How did you feel the fight went? And was it a performance that you was expecting to be putting in tonight?
To be honest, I thought I lost the first two. Guy was strong, hit hard, record speaks for itself. He was a good fighter. It took me time to get into the fight. I felt a bit rusty. Haven't really had a proper match, I'd say, for a year and a half. And I'm glad to just be back in there.
Now, of course, you know, there's a lot of people out there. Some love you, some hate you. But there's a lot of people out there who had their eyes on this fight, who are watching it in particularly, looking to see what you do next.
I've been told a certain world champion out there, you know, who's at the top of the food chain, is streaming the match because obviously he recognises that the Prince equals ratings, and he recognises that he'll be getting figures streaming me.
Not saying anyone's name in particular, but there was a certain champion who's tuned into Instagram Live the moment your fight went on air. So I think you had a few popular eyes on you watching the fight. Any words to say on that?
Yeah, just keep watching. Keep watching.
But of course, throughout the entrance at the post-fight interview, Dean Whyte seems to be very involved in your career these days. Just let us know, what's his role these days?
Big Dean's an advisor and a bit of security as well. You know, obviously being myself, a lot of people tried to test me, and Dean's there to back it. No baby tink, as he says.
Of course, you had left the UK, few controversies, but I see you came back, you stalled in your entrance, you've got the trademark braids, you done your pose on the ropes. It seems like you've got elements of the old Prince Patel back. Is that correct?
The Prince is back, the Prince should never have left, the Prince will be on TV, and the Prince will be winning world titles this year.
And of course, now that you've got this fight over and done with, you've now got the homecoming or the return back. What's next?
Whatever Dean tells me, man. Dean's like the man at the moment. He decides. I'm hoping that the next one's on TV, though. The numbers that are sold speak TV, smells TV, should be TV. TV needs me, British boxing needs me. Let's go.
He did mention after the fight that he had a few plans lined up for you. Anything you're able to discuss or anything able to give us an insight into?
Next one should be on TV and it should be a decent name.
And of course, just something to highlight to the viewers, the mink fur coat. Talk us through, what was the idea behind this one? You Frank Lucas now?
Could be. It's just cold outside, you know. I wanted to make myself extra warm. I feel I'm a bit of a slayer. I believe like I'm a modern gladiator, and I feel I look the part for it. Yeah.
And of course, other names to mention, Isaac Lowe. He said you don't fight in the UK, you just fight bums. You don't fight anyone you don't want to fight, you're just talking. You've now had a 5th round TKO in the United Kingdom, home soil, against an opponent who had 9 wins on the trot. What did you say back to him about that?
His best wins against someone with 30 wins, 16 losses. My last fight before this, I fought a guy with 30 wins, 22 losses. And that's his best win, is 30 wins, 16 losses. And that was for a WBC International that he won. He's won Mickey Mouse belts, he bought them from Toys R Us. Actually, not even Toys R Us, he bought them from Oxfam. You know, someone like me must have given our old belts away and he must have bought it from there. Fighting a guy with 16 losses for a title, it's a joke. I have the better resume, I have the better looks, I have the better knockout ratio, all round just better than him.
That feeling
and I haven't had no special attention from bum licking Tyson Fury, licking his ass, getting that tongue straight in there as his personal bog roll. I've had to do it the hard way. I've had to go around the world, knock people out, and even in the UK, I'm still knocking people out. I haven't gone the distance since 2018. I've not won on the distance since 2018.
Is it quite interesting to say you've probably got more knockouts to your name in 2023 than maybe certain competitors of yours?
I have 25 knockouts. Some people ain't even got 25 wins. I'm not saying that every single one of them have been great opposition, but a lot of them have had winning records. Over half of them have had winning records. And when I say winning records, I mean comfortable winning records. Not like just a couple fights over the thingy, comfortable winning records. I believe I'm the best hidden gem, you know, in boxing. Someone just needs to go to Lake Victoria and just dig me out from there.
Yes, they probably could do that. Find a bunch of princes, bunch of diamonds in the dirt.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just here now in front of them. I know boxing UK comments tend to be like hate, but they're still tuning in. Still tuning in.
Still clicking, still getting those plays.
Or maybe they're just walking in on their partners watching it and doing something to themselves while watching it. Maybe that's why Isaac Lowe's got some real hate to me. Maybe his partner was watching one of my interviews, knocking one out, and then he just got extra angry. It's got to be that. That's got to be the reason why Isaac's got so much hate towards me. Because his missus pleasures herself while watching me. How does that make you feel, Isaac? Your missus wants to go brown and learn how to get down. How does that make you feel? Let me know.
Well, now that you've had your fight in the UK, I'm sure he's probably going to be tagged into this. As that fight one step closer, just talking of hidden gems, when you came out tonight, you had the drums, you had 300 people cheering your name. It did have some star qualities to it. How much did you miss that? How much did you miss that home welcoming, that introduction of all your friends and families being able to watch and tune in?
I've missed it. That's what I feel I'm destined for, but the only thing missing today was real TV cameras. It was either your Channel 5s or your Sky Sports or your DAZN or BT Sports. That's what was missing. It's the only thing that was missing. I tick every box now. I sell tickets. A lot of tickets. Not just like, oh, he sells 150. He sells talking 300 tickets. Like, who does that on small hall shows? Has a record like mine. 30 wins, 1 loss, 25 KOs. Literally won every belt apart from a world title. Who does that? And the best thing about it is, on my own. No one's helped me do that. I've done that. What's helped me is the blessing from God and these weapons of mass destruction. That's where Biden needs to look if he wants to look for weapons of mass destruction. Is to look at my hands, both right and left.
Post-fight, you had a few words with Tyson Booth. Well, yeah. Before the fight, Tyson Booth spoke to you, and after the fight, he seemed to congratulate you.
Yeah.
What was said before the fight? Because I know you two have your stats back online.
He actually said he's a big fan. He's a big fan. He likes what I'm doing. He says his fights used to be boring and points. No one wants to see that. My fights are explosive, powerful, and fast. You know, it's wall-to-wall action, wall-to-wall action, and it can end any moment.
Would you be happy to jump on his YouTube channel at some point?
Definitely. Definitely. Tyson gets views. TFL TV is better than IFL TV now. They get more views. Coogan's slacking these days. He's slacking. I'm actually going to jump on the channel now. You're probably going to edit this bit out. I'm actually going to jump on their channel now and try and help Coogan get them views back. Because he has been struggling recently. 788k subs. And the views have just been a bit poor. Or is it maybe I'm just what British boxing wants?
I think definitely after tonight we can say that British boxing needs the Prince. Prince Patel, the lads, the razzmatazz, the lights, the glamour, the drums being at the beginning, the Indian flags all over the place. Show them the top, show them the top. Show them the team tops.
Sir, Bharat Army, another name for NDR. I'm here representing, man. We don't actually have that much representation in the South Asian community, especially in the Indian community, you know. When I was younger, people used to tell me, even in England squads, cricket clubs over there, go over there. No one actually took me serious. But now I'm gonna change that for us, for my people.
1.5 billion Indians in the
brothers
in the
and
world,
sisters all globally.
Or in your country, and you're out here doing your thing.
Definitely. We need a world champion. It's going to be me.
Anyway, Prince, thanks for your time. It's great following the journey since you'll come back. And we'll be there until the next one.
Love, man. Take care of yourself.
Peace.